Okay, so what do we do? What can we do to stop World War III and possible nuclear destruction from happening? Because I feel it's imminent. Yesterday, that's so weird because I was like, it was cloudy and I felt something and I go, I just don't feel good. And like I felt darkness, like something is happening. I don't know what it is. Well, and that's what, you know, I've been paying attention to this. I'm like, I know we're going to get into it somehow. And they just keep floating these little things out there. All the while they're distracting us with this other stuff, with the Second Amendment, and they keep trying to amp up things amongst us. I think triggering people like this crazy guy that, you know, thank God that kid made it out okay, that kidnapped that kid and killed the bus driver. When you start getting to people's, it's psychological warfare, and some people are actually going to go off and do something stupid, you know, and some of them I think are totally mind control or set up or whatever. I think that we have a whole combination of things going on, and it's all ugliness. But while we're distracted with that, and then we of course have to watch the football game, and we can't miss Beyonce, whatever. I didn't even see it, but I'm sure it was disgusting. So I will not even look at the TV half the time anymore. It's disgusting. We are filthy pigs for thinking that the stuff that we watch and that we let our children consume, both mentally and spiritually and physically, nutrition, everything, it's disgusting. And the fact that we have let this go on right under our noses, the fact that Rand Paul had to try to get a constitutional amendment just to stop us from arming the Muslim Brotherhood who just recently was crucifying Christians, who, you know, rounded up black Egyptians and killed them and beat them and tortured them and taunted them. Oh, I watched it. It was terrible. And we think this president's for equality? Why in the hell can we be so blind? Or how in the hell? I mean, I don't get it. He's backing the Muslim Brotherhood, not just in rhetoric, but actually giving them bombers and bombs. I mean, and those are just the ones we know about. I believe that Benghazi had something to do with some kind of arms dealing. I don't know, but that's the whole point. We don't know and we don't care. It's so last week, whatever. And Hillary can say, what does it even matter? And nobody is, I mean, we're outraged for a second, a couple people. And I actually heard some people, when it was actually live on TV or just replaying or something, first time I heard it. And I was in a store and these people go, you know, don't even get me started. And I thought, oh, he's going to go off about how dare she say that. And he's like, yeah, what does it even matter right now? I mean, we have other things to deal with. I'm like, really? This is what people think? It always shocks me when I find out how people think. Because I think that other people think like me. And I'm like, no sane person could be so stupid or so blind. It's not even stupid. It's willful ignorance and years of mind control. I think the TV has a lot to do with it. Because I don't watch the TV anymore, and I don't have fluoride in my water anymore, and I think, well, I am a different person. I'm a bit more serious, because I pay attention to things, and I'm not as warped. I think the TV, ugh. Anyway, turn off your TV, please, and get serious, because this is World War III, and your president doesn't care about gay people. He doesn't care about Hispanics. He cares about destroying this country. Okay, because he backs the Muslim Brotherhood, who would kill anyone they find out to be gay. And we know what they do to women. Okay, so he's not all about women's lib when he, you know, supported the women being put into the front lines of war so they can be killed, so they can be raped and tortured, so that all the men around them will have to help them physically, probably, because I'm sorry, even the best woman is not as physically able. We're different. We are different. They can't have children, and we shouldn't be on the front lines of war. But now, because of this, once we go into World War III, it'll be my daughter and your granddaughter that's sent over there. Did they ask for that? No, it was this political correctness that has gone crazy in our country. And everybody's okay to be equal unless you're someone that they don't think should be equal, that they want to claim is more privileged or something. And you know who we're talking about. White people. White people don't have any privilege in this country. I mean, give me a break. Not anymore. They might have, but why are we punishing white people in this country now? Because when they did have that privilege, that was a whole hell of a long time before I was born. But I have to pay for it. Whatever. I'm not going to get into that because that's just ignorant shit. And I know better. But this makes me sick. It all makes me sick. Because I know we're going into World War III and it's going to lead to nuclear destruction. So we better wake up soon. Not just to the fact that our government is corrupt, not choosing a side, not any of it. We need to, I don't even know what we need to do. Impeach the president first thing, but I know it's not just him. Another one will just sprout up in his place. So I don't know what the answer is anymore. You know, I'm really frustrated because for the last 8 years I have actively been trying to get people to listen. And I don't have any joy in being proven right when people come up to me and they're like, oh my God, you were right about everything. I'm like, yeah, and it took you 8 years to get to here? I think it's too late, honestly. I'm going to keep trying, but I think it's too late. I think the best thing you can do is hang out with your family, enjoy the time we have, you know, stock up on what you can, and make sure you have toilet paper. Because everybody menaces toilet paper, trust me. But, yeah, I don't know if we'll survive. It's pretty scary stuff. It's sad. I think more than prepping, more than getting toilet paper and guns and ammo and food, more than that, spiritually we're starving, and we all need to make some